Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, everybody. It is 10:05 and time to go live. Hey, I have Kathy, Tina, and Joanne on with me, and they are going to come on and join me in just a little bit. I just wanted you to notice on the ticker below that the next live workshop is this coming Thursday. That's just a couple of days from now, 10 a.m. And so if you want to go to yourbestgroove.com and click the button and register, that'd be fantastic. Let's just make sure I say that again, yourbestgroove.com, and you can just click on the button at the top. All right. So also another announcement. The workshop is this Thursday, but it's also first Mondays. So we have 2 a month. First Monday at 7 p.m. and third Thursday at 10 a.m. So just wanted you all to be aware of that as well. And yeah, if you're joining the live and you want live stream and you want to comment, we'd love to have your comments. You can do that on Facebook. You can just add your comments. They'll show up here. If you want us to know who you are, which may be helpful for me, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so we can see your comments in the chat and see your name. All right, everybody. We are going to answer questions today, hopefully, solve problems for sure. And also, if we have time, I'm going to show some new stuff. But first of all, let's bring on Miss Joanne. Hey, Groove Tech Queen herself in the house. And we have Tina all the way from Slovenia. Hey, Tina, glad you're here.
Wow.
And we have Kathy, book writing, authoring extraordinaire. I'm not sure what you call yourself. You're like a teacher of how to write books or something. So, Joanne, what do you got to say this morning? Give a greeting to the folks.
Greeting to the folks. I just got off the call with a client who was asking me how to put a caption on a Groove video. I'm like, oh, good question.
Ooh, okay. And did you answer?
I sent it to groove.how and told her I'd get back to it tomorrow.
So a caption, by that, do you mean like a little thing that pops up and lets them click a button?
No, it's pretty much like you just had a banner. I should have said banner, not caption. A banner.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's one of the options in the, I forget what it's called. It's like the third step in Groove Video.
Yeah.
And if we have time, we'll take a look at that.
Okay.
Tina, did you come with your site working or not? I haven't checked it.
No, site is working, I think. Yeah, I think the site is working, but I had to erase the domain and upload it again. But I have troubles connected with the Zoho, email to the Zoho. It's not working.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the mailbox side, right? You can't get. Okay. Maybe we'll take a look at that. I haven't helped people use Zoho before, so I'm always up for learning something. So we'll take a look at that. Kathy, you have the world behind you.
The whole world is behind me. In front of me, it's behind me. I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Oh yeah, the cross before me, the world behind me.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
You know, the little kids song. Okay, yeah. So are you bringing questions or are you just here for the?
Mostly here to learn, but I do have one question because I'm starting up my coaching calls again, and I want to have the replays available to them. And rather than having them out on Facebook, I wanted them probably in Groove Member. And I'm just wondering, do I set up another membership or?
Yeah. So you want any replays available to your clients?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think what you would do is you would just set up a membership for replays. You could do two things. You can set up a membership just for replays and put them all in there, or you can make replays one of your subcategories in a membership you currently have, and then just give access to people at a certain level. But probably the easiest thing to do now is just create a membership just for replays. And then what you can do is you can set up a, let me see, let me just go let me go here and take a look. I know you can do a purchase. Let me add this to the stream. All right. And then let me go here. So hopefully you're seeing the stream. Seeing my screen there. Yeah. Okay. So Groove. What am I looking for? Yes. Automations. I think what you're going to have to do is set up a product. Okay, this is how I've done it in the past. What I am not sure about is whether Groove Mail will let us do this now, where you can just have a form, and when they fill out the form, you add them to the membership. I think we can't do that yet. Well, I got to find out. So we're going to go over here to forms. We're going to go to forms. And we're just going to go take a look at this. Nope. Yeah. Next. And yeah, we can put them into a subscriber and a tag. But what we might be able to do in automations is when they fill out a form, we'll just say fills a form, and we'll just choose any of them. Can we add to a membership? Yep, we can add to a membership. So you can just create a form that just asks for their name and email. You can embed that form somewhere and send them to that form. They can put their name and email, and then you can automate adding them to the membership. So we would add a membership, select the membership and the access level. If you have just one access level, you can just do that. So what this does is lets us, we don't have to have a purchase of a product to get them into a membership. What I've done in the past until Groove Mail was working completely is I've been creating a product that they can purchase for free and then making a checkout for them. So for everybody out there watching, it's easier now. If you want to just give people access to a membership, you can create a form, and then in the automate, so the form captures the information. The automation adds the membership. 2 pieces, the form and then the automation. Well, 3, you have to have the membership set up. Yeah, so then you're going to upload those videos, Kathy, to your Groove video and then embed them in your membership.
Okay. So like for people who do sign up, to purchase my coaching, they automatically will get then access to.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it would be tied. I mean, right now I have people that I would put in there for free because they're existing customers, but anybody new that comes in and buys my coaching, they would then receive access to the membership.
So let me take a step back and make it easier for you then. So if you want to add them manually, you can just do that right through Groove Member. So the people that are already there, the people that you want to add right now, you can just do that in Groove Member. You go into Groove Member and add a member. And then you're right. In the purchase, you can fulfill the membership on the fulfillment tab. You just add the membership there. So,
okay.
Yeah, you'll be good to go. All right, we're working our way backwards here. Tina, tell me if you can, let's take a look at your screen and see what's going on with Zoho. Is that what it's called? Is anybody else using Zoho? Joanne, Kathy? Nah.
Yeah. How do I choose which screen?
I usually just share the desktop, so if I if I change to another app, it's there.
I hope you can see.
Yep, we got it.
Yeah. So I wanted to verify MX records. I don't know what that means, but it cannot be verified, and it might be a problem with the registrar because.
No, let's go up. So did you add that text record?
Yes, I did, but I couldn't add these records to the my
Hit roast.
manager, domain manager.
Right.
And I called them why I cannot add them, and they said that I have to add them to the Cloudflare.
Yeah.
I
No.
went to
Okay.
the-
So they're confused. Okay, Tina, they're confused because you have a Cloudflare through Groove. They just saw your Cloudflare account. So you need to add them
Yeah.
in Groove.
Yeah, I did. I add them in Groove.
Let's take a look at
And
them.
now when I want to verify, it says two possibilities. So
Let's
first
go take a
one
look
that-
at your actual. Let me see your actual DNS records in Groove.
okay, here.
Okay, TXT. Yes. So is it the one at the bottom there?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. And it's hard for me to see your screen on this. Is that what is the name of the record?
This one, content
Go ahead and hit the pencil if you don't mind, so we can edit it and I can see specifically how it's set up over on the right. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Let's see. TXT. Okay. So under name, is that your domain name?
Yeah, this is my domain name, and that was
Okay,
added automatically. It should be empty or at.
Let's put the @ sign in there.
Yeah. And
We
When I
definitely
save-
have this. Yeah.
and when I do save, it comes my domain
okay.
name.
Oh, okay. Well, it's essentially the same thing. So let's go back to Zoho. Zoho might not be able to do this. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it says that it might be because of the difference of the register and where you have updated your DNS records. So I don't know. Or
Yeah.
maybe
So I think all that's saying is that if you're not pointing to the right place, let me do this. Let me do a scan DNS here. What I was doing yesterday. By the way, for all of you, let me share my screen. It's a little tip if you want to find out. I think it's this. All right. DNSspy.io, and it is ENERG. Give me the spelling again. Maybe it's down here. ENERG. You spell your domain.
Oh, sorry. Where did you enter? It's difficult to spell it.
Yeah, I know.
ENERG.
Hold on. I might have it. I might have it over here. I have it over
Sorry.
here. All right.
Yeah,
That's okay.
it's
No,
here.
I've got
It's
it
on the
over
top.
here.
It's on the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to rescan.
Yeah. Sorry.
So this will go actually find what the internet sees as not only your host, but your actual DNS records. So this is what the internet should be seeing. So this is what Zoho should be seeing when they go out to verify your domain. We'll see what it says. Okay, so we definitely have Apollo and UMA. We were changing that yesterday. Here are the DNS records, and see right here, it's there. So that's a Zoho issue.
So it should be working.
Yeah, no, this is what Zoho should see right here. Is the DNS record TXT. So not having worked with Zoho before, if anybody else is watching and has a hint on this.
Kevin, why does it have the quotes on the side of Zoho but nobody else?
Because this is a text record, so it wants to see. I mean, that just delineates specifically
the text.
what's in.
I get it.
I mean, actually, it's a great question. Tina, remove the quotes, and see if
In
that
Groove.
helps. Yeah, in Groove.
I don't. There are no quotes here.
Okay, in Groove.
Yeah, no quotes
okay.
in Groove.
Okay, so yeah,
I can
we
check,
don't have.
but no quotes.
Yeah. Okay. So we're still stuck here with Zoho not liking what it's seeing.
But I did
Awesome.
get an email from Zoho that it's working, that my email is up.
Oh. So the question then is, how do you get your email?
Yeah.
Do they have a web email server?
I don't know. Maybe I should.
Yeah, no, it's not going to want to do it until, it looks to me like Zoho is not going to want to do it until you actually get the verification.
Yeah, maybe I just have to wait. It was more than an hour ago, so yeah, it should be working now.
Oh, yeah,
But-
it should be.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll work on this. I can't solve it until Zoho will recognize that record. And what we might want to do is, where is your email for your domain, Kathy? Who serves your email? Do you know? You're muted here. Let me unmute you.
There, got it. I'm trying to think how we set that up. I think we set it up through Google. I don't.
Through like the G Suite, the business.
Yeah, the G Suite. Yep.
Yeah, and that costs like I don't know, $9 a month or $5 a month or something like that. I forget.
It wasn't a lot. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah. Joanne, what are you using? Do you know for your bridging the gap?
Namecheap.
Okay, so what is Namecheap? What is email like on Namecheap? What does it cost?
I think it's about $10 as well. I think it was about the same.
Okay. So Tina, that would be my next step. Is to, I mean, you could send them that DNS spy report and say, Zoho, here it is. I don't know where Zoho is located. It looked to me like they might not be in the US. But yeah, can't fix it.
Is she muted?
Yeah. Not now. No,
Sorry.
she has to unmute.
Yeah,
That's
unmuted.
okay.
I was trying to read your lips, but it just wasn't working.
Yeah, and the camera's on the other screen, so yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I need to mention I'm representing the Dolphins.
I saw that.
Oh.
Went into Foxborough and won the first game of the season. So I'll be wearing this every Tuesday they win. So you should get used to it a lot.
I have to get my Buck shirt out or my New England shirt.
Oh, New England. Well, we beat them, so you know.
I know. I did. You played well too. Played well.
Bill Cheetachek lost to us.
Oh, here we go. And that's recorded. Oh my gosh. That's recorded.
At least they don't have, Brady cheat anymore. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you have him now.
I'm leaving.
You have him now.
I'm leaving this. I'm just leaving you. So you lost me. Going back to mute.
Oh gosh. Okay, guys. Tina, is there anything else we can look at there?
There's always.
Oh yeah. If you got something else, yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, maybe it's not a problem. It's just a question. For example, I'm still on the screen, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have to reload, sorry. So what would be your proposal to do? As you know, I would like to build a funnel for a group session.
Yeah.
And when I do an order form here, when I can connect to the group, this order form, is it going to be connected with the Groove Pay? What do I have to do to connect it to the Groove Pay?
So you're going to create a product funnel and a product in Groove Sell.
Okay.
And that is what you connect to GroovePay. So when you set up a product, and I have some recent videos on that. When you set up a product, you get one of the tabs is processor. I don't think it's called processor. Gateways, and you add your gateway, which would be for you GroovePay, and
sorry.
then you add GroovePay to the actual credit card gateway, and that's how you connect it to GroovePay.
Okay.
So the first thing to do is to create a GrooveSell product funnel and product. And let me just since you're here, let me show you how to do that, because you're here asking the questions. So over here, GrooveSell. So I'll just show you what a product looks like. So we're going to go to one of my product funnels here. And when you set it up, you'll see these blocks. Let's just use nope, that one won't have a payment processor. Let's use this one. So here's a funnel. It's a product funnel, and I always try to help people understand you have two kinds of funnels in Groove. The first one is just a pages funnel that you build in Groove pages, and that's the landing page, the thank you page, the upsell. That's all of that structure. And then on the other side, you have product funnels, and the purpose of a product funnel is simply to group products that you might upsell with or you might bump with. Which leads me to, some people were asking how to add bumps. So I'll probably look at that as well. I think I can do it here. So first you have a funnel. It's like a collection of the products that you would use for upsells and that you would use for, let's do this. I've got a button I want to push here. It's this one. Nope, it's this one. Okay. Back to, because you have to see my hands when I'm doing this, right? Funnels. And so the product funnel is that collection of products. So if we go in here and look at my product funnel as an example, it has complete funnel built for you, lead generation. It's a custom system, free 30-minute consultation, and 1 hour one-on-one hourly support. So all of these things are in the same funnel. So the first purpose is products that are grouped together, but the secondary, probably the most important reason to have multiple products in a funnel is because when you have affiliates, they are affiliates for a particular funnel. And so I know Kathy and Joanne at least are already affiliates for this funnel. And they can send people to a free 30-minute consultation, and then they become the affiliate. Once they purchase, they get that affiliate commission. So that's the second reason. One is just it's a logical group of products that you might upsell or bump. Secondly, it lets affiliates have access to more products, and it makes it easier for you to sell a free product and then have the purchase come back as a commission for that. So we have front-end products and we have upsells, downsells. So a note on this, the only purpose, unless David Lemon tells me differently at some point, the only purpose, what happened here? I went to the wrong one. Let's go back again. Let's go in here to manage products, is to sort of organize your products. Putting them at one place or the other really doesn't change their function, except I don't think you can use front ends as bumps. But let's take a look. So you have to set up your product. So let's do this one here. This is a like if you're just doing one product webinar or whatever. So inside the product, we have info, pricing, and gateways. And so this is where you would go and you would add a gateway. If it's your first time, you set up the gateway. And yours would be GroovePay. And so you got to get the API key from GroovePay just to establish it. It's kind of like an integration. You set it up, and then you go and attach it to this product. So right here is saying that GroovePay is going to process 100% of the payment for this product when the person comes to check out. So that's the first piece, is set that up. Then once you have the product set up, you have to go to Tools and create a checkout form. And this is where you define what the checkout is going to look like. So for the same product funnel, and if we were complete, this is that product we were looking at, complete built for you lead generation funnel. And then we go here and we go set that up. So those are the pieces. Once you have that set up, then you can use that configure on the checkout that you have set up on your page. That's a lot of stuff. That was too fast, but that's how you do it.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
the reason I showed you that is because I'm pretty sure in the recent video that I did, it didn't have those boxes. Those boxes are new, where it has a box for the product funnel, and it used to be a list. And so just so there's not confusion when you go in there, this is how it looks now. It says everything else works the same, but that's how it looks when you get in there.
Okay. I'll give it
All
a
right,
try.
somebody is on Facebook. You're welcome to comment with a question. I do know, though, that recently several people have been asking about how to add bumps. And so I want to show that. So let's go back in here to this product funnel. And let's say they purchase a complete built for you lead generation funnel. So in here in the definition, we have this number 6, which is bumps. And so this one has 2 bumps on it. You can see here that you can get, if you purchase that lead generation funnel, you get a reduced rate on the G4G membership. You also get a reduced rate on professional copywriting help to sort of upgrade your funnel. And the way I did that was, when you're in here, it defaults to don't activate. You're going to say, yes, activate the bump offer. And then you add a new pre-sale bump for everyone you want to add. Now, here's where I think people are getting confused. You click that, and it actually adds it at the bottom. And so I'm just going to say new bump. And then you can go down here and you can select products within this product funnel. So that's, remember I was saying, a grouping of products that you would use as a bump. So we have copyright help. Let's do, what else can I put in here? We'll add a bump for a free 30-minute consultation. And the price point is going to be free. So you see it added the bump over here, and you can type lots of things. Now, David was really excited to tell us the other day that you can change the color of this. So that's pretty cool. So now we can add some color. We still can't add images or anything over here, but you can see this bump. Now, you might have noticed that these have a yellow. Thank you. These have a yellow banner and a bouncing red arrow. So let's go down and look at that. So we have 3 styles right now. Style 1, style 2, which is the yellow, and style 3, which is plain with a toggle to turn it on. So I like style 2. And then we can display the bouncing arrow or not display the bouncing arrow. And we can do that on any of them. So you have a couple of options of how the bump looks. And this is where you select the product. But some people were asking, how do you do multiple? That's how you do it. You add a new pre-sale bump. And I don't know what the limit is on this. You probably don't want that many bumps, but I know we can at least do 5, right? So then if you don't want the bump, you can hit the trash can and it will delete just that bump, I hope. Yeah, and this is the new bump. I'm going to delete that. Yes. Let's just get out of here and come back and see if we're okay, because this is a live product. Yeah, so we just have the 2 bumps now. So that's how you add bumps to your checkouts. So, you know, an example for that might be, hey, Julie, welcome. I see Julie's on the line here. Tina, an example would be if you're offering a webinar or a workshop, or no, it was group coaching, wasn't it? Or group therapy. So you could, in that product, theoretically, you could have another product that's a bump that says, you know, purchase a one-on-one session right now. So when they're checking out and purchasing the group therapy, you could say, for a one-time fee right now, you can get a one-on-one session with me to explore other options or whatever. And you can add that as a bump. And what's beautiful about bumps, some of you may have seen my post in the group. So I have that purchase. Well, what you just saw there. One morning I woke up with 2 purchases. One was for the lead generation funnel, and I had a second one that one was the G4G membership, and the second one was a lead generation funnel at a reduced price. It said limited price, and I could not for the life of me figure out, where did this guy find a limited price funnel? And I didn't, you know, I didn't want to write to him and say, hey, where did you find that? And I racked my brain for most of the morning and then went, oh, it's a bump. And so when somebody buys full price G4G, they get an opportunity to buy a lower, you know, a reduced price funnel build. And so essentially that bump just got me a double sale. I doubled the total of my sale by having the bump there. And so that was kind of cool. And you might get surprised, but it shows up as 2 purchases. So that would be an example, Tina, of what you might add.
Yeah. I wanted to offer one-on-one session in the thank you page. So when you send the thank you page,
right?
So you prefer the bump?
No, you know, you have to really figure out, is this an upsell or is it a bump? You might want to say more. So if you want to, you know, put a little video, I think that kind of an upsell would be a nice, that kind of a product would be a nice upsell, because you put a little video in there, say, hey, you know, I'm really glad you're joining the group. A lot of people have benefited from a one-on-one session or whatever. So you can do a much more personal upsell with that. And you might want to do that instead. So those are 2 ways that you can add a product to the purchase. Essentially, you end up with the same thing. One of the things that you can also do when you do that upsell, when you do that upsell, you can make the button. Let me show you an example of what we did here just recently. We're just doing this right now. Improver.coach. And so this is going live tomorrow. And this is a mini class for $4.99. I'm not actually buying it because we're in test mode unless he changed it. 555. So we're going to go to the payment. The terms and conditions and purchase this. So once we purchase this, then we're going to go to the upsell page. And so this says congratulations on purchasing, and he has a little video here. And I like this little tap to play. This is something this is all done in Groove Video. You click on that and it goes back to the beginning, has a little audio. He's personally talking there. That's kind of cool. Okay. So when we click this button, I want you to see what happens. We created this sort of in-between button, but you see right here, it says, as soon as you tap the option, your purchase is complete and payment of $159, whoops, that should say, will be charged to your payment method on file. So the point is, they don't have to enter their credit card information again. They've already made a purchase. They already gave you their credit card information. And so this is all set up in GrooveSell. And so let's say I'm going to go to this October 2nd one. I'm going to click that button and it goes, oops, okay. I need to find out what's going on there. Something changed in the settings. It should have automatically gone from that button to the thank you page,
Thank you,
without
Paige.
them having to enter their credit card info, which is very nice for people not having. You don't want them to have to enter their credit card twice. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm gonna have to take a look. I know, although I do know this is a customer site and he has been working on it. So let's say the customer caused that. No. The customer is always right. Let's say we caused that, and we'll figure out what we did. Julie, I see you are there. You are not on camera at this point. You are muted, but welcome to the show. And we're just answering questions. So if you have a question, feel free to let us know. Okay, Tina, Kathy, Joanne, anything else? Questions? If not, I'm going to show some stuff. Hey, Julie.
Hey, good morning.
Good
So
morning.
I do have some questions.
All right, let's do it. Let's hit it. This is a Q&A. We needed some Q's before we could get some A's. So let's go with it.
So let's see. When you do your video, do you use Loom or anything else before you upload it from there, or do you stream it yourself and
so there's
video yourself on your camcorder or whatever?
Right. There's multiple ways to do it, obviously. For most of my training videos now, I'm using a program called Camtasia that I paid for. And the reason I'm using Camtasia is I'm doing a lot of click. I want to show you where to click, that kind of thing. And it's like an amazing tool for that. It's what causes that yellow thing, the little yellow cursor thing. And then it sort of blips when you click, and it's, you can also zoom into a part of the screen, zoom out. So I just recently found that in the last probably 6 months. So I use that to record my training videos. If I was just going to do a face video, right, and I'm just going to talk to you, you can do that multiple ways. One, very, very simple. Most phones have a decent camera on them. You can turn the phone around. You can turn it on record yourself. You just made a video. Then you have to, get it from the phone to your computer so you can upload it to Groove Video. But as an example for me, if I do a recording with my phone and then send it to the to my desktop, I can see. Let me just, like, this is on a Mac. I think you have a Mac, don't you, Julie?
Yes.
Yeah. So once I have a video, I can actually open it with QuickTime, and we have this little thing up here that says trim, edit, trim. And so let's say, if you do your video, you might have a little space at the beginning. What just happened? I lost my QuickTime. There we go. You might just have a little space at the beginning, and you might want to trim that off. You can just grab this. So you don't need, this is, by the way, do y'all see yourselves there? There's Joanne and Julie. I was a little confused when I scrubbed over there. This is from the class, from the Finish Your Funnel class that we did. So my point is, you don't have to have, really fancy editing. I want to close anyway. You can just trim a video. If you want to add titles and music in the background and all that stuff, then you have to have Final Cut Pro. Well, you don't have to Final Cut Pro. There are inexpensive video editors as well. So that's how you create the video.
Okay.
And then you have something to upload to Groove Video.
Okay. So I'm doing a Zoom meeting on Wednesday, and I wanted to do screen sharing, but I have to make it a webinar. Is it?
You don't need to make it a webinar.
I don't. Okay, good.
No.
That's what Zoom said, and I thought,
yeah.
Is StreamYard the way to go eventually, and is it complicated?
So I like StreamYard. I went to StreamYard so I could stream to multiple places at once. So if I want to, I can stream to like 5 of my Facebook pages and 2 of my groups and YouTube all at the same time. That's why I switched to StreamYard. I also kind of like the controls here where I can put different people on. I can remove Kathy, I can remove Tina. You know, I have a little more
Make
control.
me look better this morning.
How's that?
That's better. Yeah.
So that's why I'm using StreamYard. But if you stream using Zoom, you know, of course, you have the record option, and I don't record it to the cloud because you only have limited space in the cloud. And I record it to my computer, and then you have that recording, and again, you have everything you want right there. If you want to, you know, trim it, you can, but a lot of times, well, these Facebook Lives, they're going to be out there on Facebook, and I need to start categorizing and put them in our G4G group as well. But yeah, so there are a lot of options but definitely when you stream, if you stream to Facebook Live or something like that, you're going to have a saved copy of your video that you can then upload to Groove Video if you want to.
Okay.
Kathy, what were you were saying that you were going to do? What? Tell me about, you're doing something similar, right? You're doing a group call. So how are you doing it?
Yeah, it'll be a Zoom call and
Okay.
and you know, recording to the computer, and then that's what I would upload. I use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora for my editing, and anytime I do videos, that's what software I use. So I would pull it into there and edit it, and then put it into Groove.
Great. What's that called? Filmora?
Filmora. The full name is Wondershare. Like the brand name is Wondershare, but the product is Filmora.
Okay.
I think Filmora. I have Filmora 9. I think Filmora 10 is the new version or something like that. But
Is that a Windows product?
yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not sure. I think you can use it on Mac too. I think you have a choice. They have different packages. Like mine was a lifetime
Okay.
membership, and it was really, I think it was under $100. It was pretty inexpensive.
Okay. So this says, yeah, so you can do a Mac or Win version. Okay. There you go. There's another option. Lots of options for video editing, really. And you don't have to spend a lot of money to edit video. I don't know what Filmora costs, but like I said, I have Final Cut Pro, but that's way beyond anything that even I need at this point. I got it originally for the church I was pastoring, and I did a lot of video editing there. Any other questions, Julie? Did we spark any questions?
Yes, I have some other questions. I was pulling up my Groove account. I'm still confused about pop-ups.
Okay.
Where are they?
The
Do you want me to pull up my screen?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, let me see if I can do that. Share screen. Well, okay. Okay, now this one is different. Where do I Chrome Groove Funnels? Share. Okay. So you remember we had problems with pop-ups, and then we had problems with, then they didn't have, so we switched to forums, and then we didn't have problems anymore, so we switched back to,
Right.
Yeah, so, okay, so I don't know if I have a pop-up on this one or not. Let me see.
You're not shared yet.
I'm not shared. Well, it said I was. That's strange. Let me just go back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just couldn't see it. It was out there on the right. Okay, great.
Okay.
There we go.
So when I go to configure for the email, is this all correct? Like, I don't know
That is
what.
correct.
So the input ID just comes up.
Now, here's the thing, though. Are you still integrating with MailChimp?
Well, I've got my mail all set up.
Okay. So
With
this
a
is an
sender.
integration. What we're looking at right here is an integration.
Okay.
So just so you know that's what we're not looking at a Groove Mail form here.
Right. But is this
Okay.
going to Groove? I mean, where does this go? How do I?
That's going to MailChimp. Click, go to the form container in your breadcrumbs down there at the bottom. The form container. Yeah. Now hit configure. Okay. So, it's not going anywhere right now. You haven't selected an integration. Oh, yes, you have. Sorry. Integration.
No, I haven't selected anything, have I?
Yeah, you would need to put MailChimp there.
But I'm using Groove Mail.
Right. So you can't, it's a different process to use Groove Mail than to use all of the other integrations. So essentially what we do here, go up to the form. I'm interested in what this is doing right now. Drop down the word integration there.
Okay.
For all I know, they've changed it since the last time I was
Is
here.
select?
Yeah. So no, up on the next one above there.
I'm sorry.
Where
I
it
don't know
says
why my
integration.
mail keeps doing this. Okay.
Go up and
Darn it, I'm sorry. Okay.
drop down integration.
Oh, okay.
Right above where it says select. Yeah. Yeah. So what we have to do is essentially when you have a page like this and you want to start using Groove Mail, you basically delete this form and you add your own form. Your
Okay.
Groove Mail form. So it really is a replacement. That's the only way to use Groove Mail. You just get rid of, and so Groove has all of these templates out there with all of these integrated forms, which for everybody who's going to use Groove Mail, they are not helpful at all. You just delete them and add a Groove Mail form. But you have to have the Groove Mail form created.
Okay. So do I delete the pop-up?
Okay, you're not looking at a pop-up right now. You're looking at
Okay.
the actual page.
Okay, the integration. Okay. So how do I have to? What do I delete? This form container.
Actually, the thing that is currently highlighted is what you delete. Yes, you just hit trash can there and you get rid of it.
Okay.
Now, but here's the thing, Julie. We're talking about pop-ups, and this is actually a form on the page. I guess you had a form at the top, didn't you? And then the buttons were doing the pop-up.
I have no idea. I know I had a.
I think that's what we
it was
ended up with.
Yeah. Okay, so I delete this form container. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, can we do that? Can we walk through it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to delete
Go right
that.
ahead.
Okay. All right.
Right, and then you would go to Elements and scroll way down to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and you have a Groove Mail form.
Okay.
Right there, and you grab that and pull it in to where your other form was.
Oh, I messed it up. Hold on a minute.
Right there. And so it brings up a configurable form, which you click on, and you go to configure, and you hit select.
Do the drop-down menu?
Right. And you click free opt-in webinar.
Okay. Okay.
And then you tell it where you want it to go for the thank you redirect link. So you're going to a page, right? You have another page.
I don't have
here.
it.
Yes.
I don't have it built yet.
Oh, okay. Well, hit
But if
page.
I did, I would click page.
Yeah, and then just select a page now. Just select the same page for now.
Okay.
Yeah, and then update. So what that's going to do, it's going to bring the form in onto your page. And so you can see that it is set up there to collect the email and the first name, and that's going to go to Groove Mail. That's going to, add them to your Groove Mail list. Now, all the definition for how that form works is over in Groove Mail, as far as what list it's going on to and any email responders, which y'all may have seen Gina's posts in the group this morning. Hers is currently not working, and I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance to check out why that is.
So if I
So
go to
anyhow,
Groove, can I go to
no,
Groove Mail?
okay, so
No.
don't go right now.
Okay.
What I wanted to show everybody is this. The last was not using this because you couldn't format the fields. Now you can format these fields, the text, the background, everything about it, just like you could on one of those integrated forms. So you see the submit button is pink and it says submit. You can click on the button just like you would the submit button on the other form. Yep.
Should I update this? Did I do that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you already did. Otherwise, it wouldn't have shown up like that.
Oh, and now it's going to be slow, isn't it? Okay, so I click on submit.
And then over to the right, you have button text. You can change what it says. So you can say, yes, sign me up or whatever you want to.
Okay, I'll just put.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can update that. So your button now has different text.
But I'd leave it as submit.
Yeah, the submit is going to be the same. And then you go to design. And now you can change the background color. You can change the size of the text. Everything you could change before, you can change now. So you can make these forms completely look and feel like they belong on this page. Before, you couldn't do that. That's part of why I didn't like this option. But everything is configurable. It's very nice to make it look like it belongs on this page. So that's how you add a form to your page, which you want up here at the top. But if you scroll down on your page, I'm pretty sure you have some buttons down further.
Yeah.
Okay, so click on that button, and that it's kind of click on the edge of the button. It's these days they have. Well, you clicked outside the button, just on one of the corners. Click on the button. Yeah, right there. Okay, now we have the button selected. You can see that in your breadcrumbs down there. And now go to configure. Okay. So these buttons are different than submit buttons. These are going to go, you have it set to go to pop-up 1.
Right.
So when they click this, they're going to go to pop-up 1. So let's go over now to pop-ups and take a look at what pop-up 1 looks like.
Okay.
And click on pop-up 1. And okay, so this is what it looks like. And so what you'll see here is this form is the same deal. This is an integrated form instead of a Groove Mail form. And so
how do you know that?
I'm brilliant.
Okay.
Well, here's how you know it if you want to know. Click.
And nice.
Excuse me while I remove Joanne from the stream. You click between the email and the button. Go over and click between the word, the email field and the button.
Okay.
Yeah. And over on the right, click configure. And the first thing you'll see at the top, it's an integration.
Okay.
That's how you can tell if it's a... Yeah. I mean, the bottom line is, Julie, if you haven't manually changed it,
yes,
it's an integration.
Okay.
So that's the other reason I knew, is because I knew you hadn't gone in and done that other step.
Okay. So now do I change this?
Yeah. So you delete this, do the same thing you did over on the other page. You delete this.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing though. I think you're going to want a different form here. I think on the other page, you were sending them to a webinar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on the buttons, I think you're sending them more right to the group. You want to send them to the group. Yeah, I can see it right there. You were sending them to group pages, that Groove cell. So the buttons were not sending them to the webinar. They were just sending them right to Groove after you got their email.
Right.
Okay. So you'll need to go into Groove Mail and set up a form for this that is only collecting email, just like the other form had been set up.
But I didn't do that from Groove Mail, did I? I did it from
Yes, you did.
Pages.
Yeah, you had to do it from. Now you had to set the form
Oh,
was set
okay.
up in Groove Mail.
Okay, hang on. So I want to delete this, right?
Correct.
All right.
And
so
then,
I have to-
mhm.
Yeah,
Now
go to
hold on.
Groove
You
Mail.
didn't save this page. Make sure you save and exit
Oh,
this before you go to Groove Mail.
Okay. Well,
Save and exit the right button up there.
okay.
Okay. Now you can go to Groove Mail.
Okay. Forms.
Yep. And you're going to do a new form. Or
Okay.
hold on a second. You might be able to clone the free webinar opt-in. See if you can clone that. I'm not sure. Over on the right under actions. No.
No.
Okay. So you're going to create a new form. And you're going to call this whatever makes sense to you for. This is the form that's going to collect the email and send them to the Groove affiliate page.
Say that again.
This is the form that on that pop-up is you're going to collect the email, but you're sending them to the Groove page. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And on this one, you are only collecting email. So you can, which is, you're trying to make that as easy as possible. So you can click on first name there. You should be able to delete it.
Why does my email keep popping up? This is something new. Okay.
Click on the actual, click on that. Now you can delete it. All right. And so a couple of things here for anybody watching this. When you create your form, you're going to embed the form into another page. And the rest of this doesn't matter what you put on the button. The only thing that I recommend is you click those hidden eyeballs up there and hide those titles that are at the top of the form, so that essentially you have control of that over on whatever page you go to. And that's it. You do next. And the reason that button and everything doesn't matter is it really doesn't pull that over. You can figure it on the page. Okay, so what list are you going to put these on as the next step? So it looks like opt-in. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. You're good with that. Save and next. So that form is now created. So now you can go back to your page, to your pop-up. Yep.
I can't just go to pop-up from there, or can I? Could I?
No, you have to go to the actual site. Now you can go to pop-ups.
Okay.
And then click on pop-up 1. And yep, now you're going to go to elements. Grab that Groove Mail form element again, all the way at the bottom. Yep. Pull that into that little box there. See if you can put it in. Oops, that's fine. I would have put it right inside that little shadowed box down there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You have to exit the Groove Mail form style sheet at the top so you can see the drag thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. You gotta go over. Yeah, there you go. You can grab that and pull it down. Keep going. It's not letting you put it in there, is it? Okay, that's fine. We can get rid of that one, and I would still put it. Did you not move it?
Well, what? Yeah. That I moved the wrong thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm trying to grab this and put it in here. I won't let me
Put
do
that
that.
there. That's fine. Just drop that there, and then grab your get 3 free websites and pull that up above the it's true. I think. Yeah, right there. Okay, so let's just work on the form here. So you're going to click on the form and configure it again.
I don't have my
And
page.
you're going to need the URL here because you're
Okay.
going to send them to the GrooveCell URL. But
And that's my affiliate.
right,
link
your
for
affiliate
GrooveCell.
link to
Okay.
GrooveCell. For now, so we can get this updated, go ahead and send it to page 1 again. And you got to remember, go ahead to, instead of URL up there, drop it down and say page.
Okay.
And then we'll select page 1. You just got to remember to come back and send it to the right place, or there'll be an infinite loop.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the same thing. Now you can edit this form to,
Okay.
the field look the way you want and so forth. Now let's go ahead and do this because I like the look of what you had down there. So you're currently on the GrooveMail form, which is good, and I want you to go to Design. And we're going to add a little spacing. So click spacing. You can also do this on the other side. And inside on the actual padding, just add like 5 or something on top, bottom, left, and right.
Of the form?
Yep, right where you are right now.
Like that?
I wouldn't do that much. I mean, I would just put like, why don't you, yeah, that looks decent. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Now go to, there is a box shadow. Actually, let's go to border. Let's go to border first.
Okay.
And let's round these corners a little bit by taking that corners slider and moving it to the right.
Okay.
The slider. Yeah.
This one.
Just move it to 0.5 to 5 or something. Keep going. One more. 2 more. Okay, right. Yep. Go there. Now go to box shadow.
Okay.
And we're going to add, you can drop that from page default to, let's add large. LG, yeah. Now, if you go down and click on that little box shadow that was left, yeah, and delete that. Now, what you can see is the form is popping out of the page now. And we just did that by adding a little space on the padding and by putting a box shadow on it. And you can do a larger box shadow would even make it stick out more. But I like to do that. I think especially on these white pages, I think it looks, pro. So,
Okay.
so again, you would edit the submit button with colors that you want.
Right.
You would edit the text, and this is going to go through and set up. And what you're doing now is you're collecting their email address onto that list. And what I would do in your case, Julie, is create tags. One of them being webinar registration or whatever you're calling that, and the other tag being affiliate page or something like that. Because as it stands right now, you're collecting email and names, but you don't know which form it came from. So on the form itself, you can choose what tag to add. So when they enter this form, you should add tag affiliate page. And when they enter the other form
here, or do I do that?
No, that's in GrooveMail. So make sure you save and exit before you want to go do that. And go over to GrooveMail again. By the way, this is Groove tip of the day. Having multiple tabs open on your browser is much better for this than switching apps back and forth. You can go to the app, change it, go to the other app, and get it going. So go to the form. Go back to that form.
Okay. Forms. Okay.
Let's go to the affiliate page first. Or it doesn't matter. I don't care which one you pick first. And we're going to edit the form. And on the second step, so you can go next. On the second step, we had up there, you see form name and then subscribers list and assign tags. So let's go to, if you just scroll, you'll see all of those down below. So you can see there, just scroll the page up.
Let's see, hold on. It's not letting me scroll. It's not letting me scroll. Could be me.
Definitely you.
Save and exit.
But no. You don't want to save and exit.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on assign tags up there. It will take you where you want to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it is you. I mean, it is. There you go. Okay, so click on select the tags you want to assign. And then drop down the select tags. And we're going to do a new tag.
Okay.
And the name of the tag will be, we're on the affiliate page, right? Yeah, will be affiliate page. And then for description, you can say chose to go directly to Groove or something like that. And then for the category, let's drop the category down. Yeah, drop the category filter down. And now see, so the category is not free webinar 9 2021. The category, you ought to have a category. It doesn't matter really, unless you want to, the better setup, the more you can segment emails and target people. And so on this case, I would have a category that says affiliate marketing. And then I would have a tag under that that said free webinar 9 2021 or whatever you want, and affiliate 9 2021, whatever, so that you're getting more detail that defines who the person is, how you got the information, and what specifically they clicked to get onto your list. So that when you send emails, you can segment to just the people who went right to Groove. They didn't come to your webinar. So you don't want to refer to your webinar. Remember in the webinar, I said this, whatever. But you have to choose a category. And if it's not there, go ahead and click on the drop down again and get rid of the drop down arrow. You can create a new category right here. And you can also create new tags. Well, we're creating. So click create a new category and call it affiliate marketing. Probably is a good one to have. Or you could even say Groove affiliate marketing. Probably that's because you might do other affiliate marketing at some point, right? And click the plus sign. Now you can click category filter like we did before. And if you scroll down, you'll see the new one that you created.
It's not letting me scroll down though.
Yeah, you're not. I don't know if it's your mouse.
Yeah, I'm having some problems.
Well, just do this. Start typing Groove right there. There you go. Now it's right there.
Oh, there we go.
And now if you, you click that, you're good to go. So now you're going to add affiliate page to anybody who fills out that form. So now within your Groove mail list, they came to your Groove affiliate page and they clicked the button that sends them directly to Groove.
Okay. And that would be if I'm promoting becoming an affiliate.
I don't know. I don't know it's whatever that button says. I mean, it's whatever that says. So there you go. So hit save and exit to make sure we save the details on this. So you just updated the affiliate page. Probably you want to go to the free opt-in webinar, do something very similar, which would be to add a tag when they do the free opt-in webinar. Remember that's the form that has the name and the email address, and it's on the top of the page.
Right. Okay.
So you have two different forms.
Okay. Good. I think I got it.
Yeah, you're really close. I'm actually gonna cut the part where I started talking to you about forms, because it's really good step by step going through how you put it on the page, and you did it instead of me just walking through it. And I'm gonna put that out there as a separate video for everybody.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I am well past my Q&A time, but grateful for all of the great questions. And we'll do this again next week. I'm going to put a link to David Lemon. He just posted a video yesterday of a bunch of new things. And so I'm going to put a link about that in the group as well. And
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Tina, before we go, I will come back to you about this Zoho thing. Did it start working did it happen to verify while we were looking at it? Yeah, you're muted. But I could read your lips with the head going like this. I was pretty sure you said no.
No, and I have left a message to them, so maybe they will get back to me.
Yeah, I mean, you can. If it were me, I would move on ahead with some other email provider and, not waste time with Zoho. But maybe they'll get you going.
Yeah, maybe.
So, all right. Well, thanks everybody. Tina, let me know what you find out, and we'll try to get that email going. All right. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next week on the live Q&A. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.